Welcome to Alp English Podcast. I'm Carla.
And I'm Ben. Today, we want to talk to a special type of learner. People who say, I am too busy for English.
Maybe you work full-time, or you study at university, or you have a family, or all of these together. You feel tired, you have no time, and English slowly disappears from your life.
This is a B1, B2 episode. We will show you how you can keep your English alive and growing with just 10 minutes a day.
10 minutes is not magic, but if you use it well, it is much better than 0.
10 minutes is not magic, but if you use it well, it is much better than 0. We will use the present simple and present perfect to talk about routines and experience. You can listen, repeat some sentences, and decide your own 10-minute plan.
Let's start with the problem. Ben, have you ever felt too busy for English?
Oh yes, many times. There was a period when I was working, studying, and helping my family. I said, I will study English on the weekend, but when the weekend came, I was tired and I did nothing.
So how long did this continue?
For months. I still watched a few videos in English, but I didn't listen regularly and I didn't speak at all. After some time, I felt that my English was getting weaker.
I had a similar time. I was preparing for exams and I stopped almost all English work for 3 months. When I came back, I thought, I have forgotten everything. Of course, that was not completely true, but it felt very hard to start again.
Dear listener, maybe you are in this situation now. You still like English, but you feel you don't have time or energy for big study sessions.
One important idea is that there are 2 modes for learning: growth mode and maintenance mode.
In growth mode, you have time, you study more, you take courses, you do homework, and your level goes up faster.
In maintenance mode, your life is busy, so your goal is not learn everything. Your goal is simply do not lose what I already have.
10 minutes a day can be a good maintenance plan. If you keep doing it, you may even improve slowly.
Let's talk about how to use those 10 minutes. We will divide them into 3 parts.
Part 1, 4 minutes of listening. Part 2, 3 minutes of speaking. Part 3, 3 minutes of quick review or reading.
This is just a model. You can change it, but the idea is a little listening, a little speaking, a little reading or vocabulary.
Let's look at each part. First, 4 minutes of listening. You can listen while you brush your teeth, make coffee, or put on your shoes.
Choose something that is not too hard. A short podcast, a part of this show, a short YouTube video in English, or a news summary for learners.
You do not need to understand every word. Just stay with the sound of English for 4 minutes.
If you do this every day, your ear stays connected to the language. You do not forget the sound.
Now, part 2, 3 minutes of speaking.
Many learners do a little listening, but almost no speaking. So we want at least 3 minutes of active speaking every day.
You can talk to yourself out loud, or record a voice message for a friend, or read a short text with your voice.
For example, you can stand in front of the mirror and say, "Today is Tuesday. I feel tired, but I have some plans. This morning I am going to work. At lunch I will meet a friend. This evening I want to relax and listen to English for a few minutes."
That may not sound very special, but it trains your mouth to move in English.
Now, part 3, 3 minutes of review or reading.
Here, you open your notebook, your note app, or a vocabulary list. You choose 3 to 5 words or phrases you want to remember.
For each word, you read it, say it out loud, and maybe make 1 example sentence. That's enough. This small review tells your brain, please keep these words. They are important.
Now, let's connect this to grammar. We use the present simple to talk about daily habits. I listen for 4 minutes every day. I speak for 3 minutes every day.
We use frequency adverbs like always, usually, often, sometimes, never. For example, I usually have time for 10 minutes of English. I sometimes forget, but I try again the next day.
We can also use the present perfect to show how long we have been doing something. I've been using a 10-minute plan for 2 weeks.
Dear listener, repeat after us. I usually listen to English for a few minutes every day.
I've been very busy, but I still want to keep my English.
Good. Now, let's answer a common question. 10 minutes is so little. Does it really help?
If you only do 10 minutes a day, you will not become fluent in 3 months. But 10 minutes is like brushing your teeth. If you stop completely, problems appear.
Also, 10 minutes is often the beginning. On some days, you start with 10 minutes and then you feel good and continue for 20.
The important thing is the habit, not the exact number.
Let's imagine 2 learners. Student A studies English for 3 hours on one Sunday and then does nothing for 2 weeks.
Student B does 10 minutes every day for 2 weeks. In the end, student A did 3 hours, student B did about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
The time is similar, but student B saw English 14 times. Their brain had many small contacts with the language. That is better for memory.
Dear listener, now we have 3 questions for you. You can answer in your head, out loud, or in a notebook.
Question 1. How busy are you these days? Can you honestly find 10 minutes for English most days?
Question 2. Which time of day is easiest for you? Morning, afternoon, evening, or before bed?
Question 3. What would your own 10-minute plan look like? Listening, speaking, reading, review?
You can pause this podcast and write a simple plan. For example, morning, 4 minutes listening while I make coffee. Afternoon, 3 minutes speaking on my walk. Night, 3 minutes vocabulary review before sleep.
Before we finish, let's talk about one more problem. What if you miss a day?
Many people think, I missed one day, I failed. Now it's over. This is all or nothing thinking.
A better idea is this. If I miss a day, I do my 10 minutes the next day. One day is not a disaster.
If you do 10 minutes 5 days a week, that is already very good.
So please do not wait for the perfect week. Start this week, even if life is messy.
Let's review what we talked about today.
We talked about being too busy for English and the idea of a small 10-minute plan.
We divided the 10 minutes into 4 minutes listening, 3 minutes speaking, and 3 minutes review or reading.
We practiced present simple and present perfect to talk about habits and how long we have been learning.
Now it is your turn. After this episode, write down your own 10-minute routine and try it for 1 week.
At the end of the week, ask yourself, was it possible? What worked well? What do I want to change?
Thanks for listening to Alp English Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, follow the podcast and share it with your friends who are learning English.
Take care. Stay busy if you must, but keep a small space for your English every day.
Bye.
Bye.